So with the release of Season 4, Call of Duty actually brought out some hidden aftermarket parts that not that many people know about. And on the Lachman Shroud, I believe this is a 3-burst SMG usually. It's an MP5 version, but it's a 3-burst. They brought out a conversion kit to make it fully automatic, as if we don't already have a fully automatic MP5 out. But, you know, I thought, why not give it a try, bring it into zombies, see what it's going to be like, and just see if it's actually going to be any good. I don't know if the damage is any better than the regular fully automatic one, if it plays any difference to having it fully automatic, like the normal MP5 that's fully automatic. I really don't know, but I thought we'd bring it into zombies, give it a try, and just see what it's going to be like anyway. As you'd expect, in the Tier 1 zone, it is absolutely flying through zombies, but, you know, we expect nothing less than that in the Tier 1 zone. So I'm going to straight into that Tier 2 zone, test the gun out there, and see how we get on. So yeah, I'm really not too sure why they bought this conversion kit out, because we do already have an MP5 that looks exactly the same as this, that's fully automatic, and this one that's a 3-burst. But if you put a conversion kit on this, it goes from a 3-burst to a fully automatic, basically making it exactly the same as the fully automatic one. But like I said, I don't know if it's going to play a little bit differently, I don't know if it's going to be strong, I don't know if it's going to be weak, and I thought, why not just try the aftermarket part out in zombies anyway, as we normally do when there's a new aftermarket part. So here we are in the Tier 2 zone, no upgrades done to the gun. How quickly can we start dropping some of these zombies in the Tier 2 zone? It doesn't look like it's going to be horrendous, but again, we do only have that 50 round magazine, and the reload speed, as you can see, is really not that fast. But we can get through the Tier 2 zombies without too many issues. What about if we start Tier 1 pack punching it, you know, doing some upgrades to the gun, obviously give us that 100 round magazine now. So I've just noticed, if I hold down the trigger to take out some of these zombies, the gun stops after 6 bullets. It becomes a burst gun again. Once you pack-a-punch it, it becomes a burst gun again. I'm so confused on what is happening with this aftermarket part on this conversion kit. I don't really understand the point of it. I can't understand. So you're telling me I've made the gun with a conversion kit, fully automatic, and then pack-a-punch it with the conversion kit, and it goes back to being a burst gun. I don't understand what is going on with this. I don't know why this is the case. I don't really understand this gun, if I'm totally honest. I don't know why I would want to go back to fully automatic, back to burst if I've tried to make the gun fully automatic. Maybe the conversion kit just isn't built to come into zombies, because pack-a-punch it just takes it back to burst. But even then, when it's a burst gun, you shoot 3 bullets, not 6 at a time. I really don't know what's going on with this gun, if I'm totally honest. It makes no sense to me what is going on, but it still feels pretty powerful in the Tier 2 zone. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So if we take up to Tier 2 pack-a-punch now, we'll try and find some more zombies, and then we'll go and jump into that Tier 3 zone just over there. So as you can see, we are taking out these zombies pretty quickly of hitting those critical shots. As you can see, we can definitely drop them nice and quickly. So let's get into the Tier 3 zone. We'll stick Legendary Aether tools on it, Tier 3 pack-a-punch, all that sort of stuff, and just see how it does play out. But so far, this conversion kit has got me confused. It's got me very confused. I'm not too sure why I'm now playing with a burst gun when I've tried to turn the burst gun into a fully automatic. I don't get it. So Tier 2 pack-a-punch, it's not doing the craziest damage. Let's chuck on the Legendary Aether tool, make a bit of a difference to the damage. This should now start flying through some of these Tier 3 zombies without too many issues. But I just don't get it. If I hold down the trigger, it just does stop shooting. It doesn't matter what I do. I do have to just keep tap firing it again, which I'm really, really confused about. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense when the conversion kit is meant to make the gun fully automatic. I don't really understand what went wrong whilst pack-a-punch it. Like I say, maybe it's just bugged and it's not meant to be brought into zombies yet, or pack-a-punch, because it just turns it back into a burst weapon. I'm really not too sure on what the whole idea behind this thing is. I'm really, really not. I'm struggling to understand it, but we're going to carry on using it anyway. We're going to try it out and just see if it does get any stronger. Let's make it Tier 3 pack-a-punch now. Make it the best version of the gun that we possibly can, and just see how quickly we can start getting through the zombies. So at Tier 3, it does seem pretty strong. I'm not going to lie. It does actually feel like a very, very strong weapon. So there's a mangler over here. Let's see what sort of damage we can do a mangler. We'll let it fire its little thing. We'll get close to it and just see how quickly we can drop it. So it looks like the health is going to go down pretty quickly with this secret SMG, as I'm going to call it. I don't even know if it should be a secret SMG. I think it's more of a confusing SMG than it is a secret SMG, because again, I can't wrap my head around why I'm back on a burst weapon when I should be on fully automatic. I don't know. We're going to carry on using it anyway and just seeing what sort of shenanigans we can get up to. And as you see, we have got a Disciple in front of us as well. Let's see what sort of damage we can do there. Drop a Disciple pretty quickly. I'm sure it's going to do pretty nice damage, which it did do. There's 2 Disciples. Teammates done some damage there. I mean, as you can see, against the zombies, it just does drop them. It really, really does just do really, really nice damage to the zombies' health. It is a very, very strong gun. Again, I just don't understand why I've gone from having a fully automatic gun to having a burst weapon again. I just genuinely don't think they was ready for this to come into zombies. Like, it just seems like it's a little bit bugged. But then I don't know if you bring this into zombies, Does it go from a 3 burst to a 6 burst? You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments. But yeah, other than the fact it has gone back to a burst weapon, it is a strong gun. It really is actually a very, very strong gun. I'm a big fan of it. I think it actually plays really well for an SMG. It's got great mobility speeds. It's got a really nice TTK, and it is a fun gun to use. Again, I don't know if, hopefully in the future they do actually patch it. So, you know, if you do bring this in and pack-a-punch it, then it's not going to go back to being a burst weapon, because it doesn't make sense why it would go back to a burst weapon. Like I said, it probably is just a fact that it's been coded wrong, you know, it wasn't quite ready to come into zombies. I don't know, but like I said, let me know in the comments. If you was to pack-a-punch the 3 burst MP5 normally, does it always go to a 6 round burst rather than a 3 bound? You're going to have to let me know in the comments, because if it doesn't, then I'm even more confused at why I'm on a 6 burst weapon. I can't wrap my head around it. I don't know what's going on, but like I say, it is a pretty decent gun. It does really, really nice damage, if I'm totally honest. Like, as you can see, if we come up against this mangler here, it's not going to take us long to get through the mangler's health. It does actually do really, really nice damage when you are up close to the zombies, as you can see. Just like that, it does drop things pretty quickly. It's really good against the zombies. As I mentioned, that mobility speed is also what makes it very, very good as well. So also, hopefully at some point we can get into that Dark Aether zone with this weapon at some point throughout the game. I'm not too sure if it will happen or not. I haven't got any Elder Sigils or anything like that, so I'm going to have to try and find a sigil. That's if none of my teammates do actually want to go into the Dark Aether zone. So we're just going to see how it plays out. But for now, I'm going to keep messing around with it in the tier 3 zone. Hopefully do some high value target contracts as well. And just see how we can get on with it. But it's like this secret SMG is full of secrets. Not many people know it's in the game. Not many people know there's an aftermarket part for this weapon. Not many people know you can make it fully automatic. But then apparently, instead of it becoming fully automatic in zombies, it just does become a 3 burst, or a 6 burst, sorry, for some reason. Don't really know why, but it does. I mean, I don't really understand what any of it's doing, if I'm totally honest. But it's here, it's vibing, it's in the game, and I need to stop going down, if I'm totally honest. So we've got a Mimic rolling up. I mean, even the Mimic half HP now. I mean, it does do good damage. It is a decent weapon. Like I said, I've just gone down a couple of times because I'm playing stupid. I'm forgetting to put plates on because I'm so used to run around with golden armor plates. But, you know, it's not there. We do actually get a sigil, so we can probably go to a Dark Aether zone even if the rest of the team don't now, which is going to be very, very nice. So we have got a high value target, Mega Abomination now, so we can actually test what this is going to be like against a high value target in the tier 3 zone as well, which is absolutely perfect. Of course, I know there is a lot of players here as well, but hopefully we can do some decent damage to it and actually be able to take it out ourselves. And I don't know what gun my guy is using, but he has just melted through them like they're not even there. That was crazy. I don't know what gun this guy's using. So I think what I'll do is just find a Mega Abomination in-game myself and just take it out myself. It won't be a high-value target one, but we can sort of see what damage we can do to it there. Because there's so many people in Tier 3, the chance of me getting my hands on a contract really aren't that high. But you can see what sort of damage we're doing to a Mimic. Like, we are just dropping its health with no real problems. Like, this is a very powerful gun. Again, I'm not too sure if it's meant to be a 6 burst. I'm not too sure if it's meant to be fully automatic. I really just don't know. But it's not a bad weapon at all. So I've managed to find a Mega Abomination. I'll be very... this guy's taking it out as well, which... I don't know what gun this guy's using, but he's just ripping. I mean, we've done some good damage there as well. Like, a Mega Abomination's just bugged at the minute. They seem to be going down so fast in this game. I feel like we've done one head in about 2 seconds. My other teammate done about 1 head in 2 seconds. I just need to find a Mega Abomination, test it for myself, and just see if it is as good as I'm thinking it is. But even that Disciple's just got dropped, like... Everything's getting ripped through with this gun. I'm going to come down here and hope a Mega Abomination spawn down the bottom of this spawn here. Because if it has, I'm going to try and take it on myself. But even a big horde of zombies like this, guys, you can just rip through them. Like, look at the damage we are doing to these zombies with this weapon. Like, it just is. It's a very powerful weapon. It really, really is. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's a very strong weapon. But again, I'm just not sure if it's meant to be 6 burst or if it's meant to be fully automatic. I genuinely don't know. Because I don't think I've actually pack-a-punched this gun at all. Or if I have, it was a very long time ago. I really do not know. But we have got a Mega Abomination spawn down here, which is great. Love to see what sort of damage we can do to this thing. Again, we definitely need to get closer. We're using an SMG. I'm trying to shoot it from quite far away, but... If I can pop a quick reload... Maybe try and focus on one of them heads. See if we can get that one head popped. Come on, let that head pop. There we go. We do get one down. I need to be careful of my health because we are running low. And the Mega Abomination. Oh, no, it didn't despawn. It's just behind me. That's great. Keep focusing them critical shots. Like, we're already down to half HP on the Meg, which really isn't bad, if I'm honest with you guys. Let me try and find a decoy over there. Let it open its head. Start spraying at this eye. There we go. I think that's the second head pop. We just got one head left. I need to be a little bit careful of my armor. And there we go. Mega Abomination has been dropped. Not too bad there. Again, I know this guy did just come along and help me out a little bit, but majority of the damage was me, and yeah, it was flying through the Mega Abomination itself, to be honest. It's a very strong weapon. Like I say, now the only test that we really need to do with this thing is probably just get it into the Dark Aether zone and see what it's going to be like there. So we have got another high value target, Mega Abomination over here. I don't know if I'm going to get there before one of my teammates just melts it, because I don't know what guns he's using, but watch how fast his Mega Abomination's health goes down. Just what, I don't know what gun he's using. But he is ripping through a high-value target Mega Abomination like it's not even there. It's actually crazy. Let me see if I can work out what gun he's using. It looks like it's like the ISO or the TAC 56 or something like that. It just, I don't know, it's just melting through the health ridiculously fast. But yeah, guys, I genuinely do not know if this is meant to be burst fire or fully automatic at this point. I really am confused. I genuinely don't know. Because if I switch back to the weapon, if I just YY it, look in the middle of the screen, it will say burst fire rather than fully automatic, but I don't know if it said fully automatic to start with when I first came in the game. I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is meant to be playing the way that it is. I don't know if it's meant to be doing something a little bit different. I really do not know, but overall, it's a very strong weapon. I think it's a very decent weapon, and I think you guys would actually enjoy using this weapon if you go and try it for yourselves. But yeah, hopefully, guys, we will get into the Dark Aether zone, because I think that's the only place I really want to test this gun now. It feels pretty strong in the tier 3 zone. Like, there's nothing it really seems to struggle with, so I think the Dark Aether zone might be the only test for it. So if we can get there, that would be great. I mean, even if I have to do it myself, it's not the end of the world. I might just have to go and actually film doing it by myself, because I don't really know what my team are doing. But if we can get to the Dark Aether zone, I will show you what it's like there, and I'll just cut to that now. Okay, guys, so we are going to the Dark Aether zone. Looks like we're going to the old Dark Aether zone, but we are going to go there nonetheless and try this gun out over there. I'm still just genuinely confused why this gun is a 6 burst and not like fully automatic or not a 3 burst. Like, if it was a 3 burst, I'd understand. The only thing that I said I can think of is maybe this actually becomes a 6 burst once you normally pack a punch it. But like I said, if that is the case, please do let me know in the comments, because I cannot remember the last time that I pack a punch this gun, so I generally can't just remember if it is normally a 6 burst. I might have to try it out, and if it is normally a 6 burst, I'll let you guys know in the comments, because if that's the case, then this aftermarket part just might be bugged at the moment and just might not be ready for zombies. So I think that's what I'll do, is I'll just get into a normal game of zombies, you know, tier 1 pack-a-punch this, and just see if it should be a 6 burst or if it's actually meant to be a 3 burst when pack-a-punch. If that's the case, then I really don't know why it's become a 6 burst, because it just wouldn't make sense. So, you know, this gun is just full of little secrets that we just don't know about. But as you guys saw at the very beginning of this game, this does just become fully automatic. Without pack-a-punching it and the conversion kit on it, it just becomes fully automatic. So I just can't wrap my head around why it's become a 6 burst. I don't understand. But I mean, even in the Dark Aether zone, the zombies that I've come up against, this gun just feels very strong against them. Like, we've even got a Disciple. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to a Disciple. I mean, my teammates just absolutely dropped that right then. But the zombies we're coming up against, it's just melting through their health. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is just such a strong, powerful weapon. And I honestly wasn't expecting this SMG to be as good as it is. But as you can see, like, Dark Aether zombies just get absolutely ripped through, like, with no problems whatsoever. There's even a Disciple turn up. Let me see if I can pop a quick reload and then start focusing this Disciple here. But it's just like, look at the damage that it does. Again, I know my teammates were shooting at it slightly, but it just is a super powerful weapon that just genuinely does melt through pretty much everything in this game. Like, there's a couple zombies here, right? They just get melted through. They genuinely just get absolutely destroyed with this gun. Like, it's such a good weapon. It really, really is, guys. And I'm not just saying that because, you know, I'm making a video on the gun. I genuinely mean that this gun is actually very strong and very powerful. I need to go ahead and try the guns that this guy's got with the incendiary rounds on it, because I think they might even be more broken than any of the other guns I've recently used. I mean, even this Disciple, like, look at how fast I've just melted through a Disciple's health. To be fair, I don't have instant skill. I didn't even clock that I didn't skill, but still, this gun is actually crazy, crazy good. Okay, guys, so I'm going to actually have to cut this Dark Aether short because I've got to go out. And if you guys know and you've been watching my recent videos, I'm trying to get ahead on videos because I'm going away on holiday very shortly. And I've got to pop out. So I'm going to quickly finish this contract, just run to the exfil zone and get out of this Dark Aether zone. I'm assuming you can do that before the game's actually finished. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please be sure to smash a big thumbs up on the video, as it helps me out way more than you can imagine. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below, guys. Do you think this gun's good? Do you think it looks good? Are you going to go ahead and try it yourself? And if you do want to copy the exact class that I'm running, it is on screen right now, so you guys can go ahead and copy the exact same class that I am running right about now. But I want to say thank you to all you guys that have stayed all the way to the end of today's video. If you have enjoyed it, like I said, make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on to miss any of the more videos that are coming your way very, very soon. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Smash thumbs up if you have, and I'll catch you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.